And just like that, we're back again with another update on XRP. Shout out to the XRP family for showing a lot of love day in, day out. Let's waste no more time and talk about what's happening. Going into Tuesday morning, we actually did see the market pushing towards the upside. But again, do expect a little bit of volatility. We're obviously coming out of a weekend, but Bitcoin was able to make its way back up to 110,000. We came very close to 111. But as of now, slowly but surely, market pushing back towards the upside, but we need to look for more confirmations. XRP's price right now up about 0.1% in USD, comparative currency sitting at $2.79, down about 0.5% in Bitcoin, comparative valuation pretty much sitting where we were last night, 166 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 7 billion. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So, Trump's crypto advisor, David Bailey, says that the only reason we're not at $150,000 right now is two massive whales. Once they're slain, one down, one halfway there, up only. So he's pretty much projecting that, the price is being, controlled by two whales. So pretty much one is a whale and one is a bear. Kind of having a little bit of a battle. But I personally think, they're not just dealing with whales, they're dealing with major institutions. I think that's the proper word to put in terms of that. But do let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Moving forward, of course, World Liberty Coin, this is a huge announcement, of course, for the crypto space. And I think a lot of liquidity did shift into this project, into the anticipation that, this was tradable. And, of course, I'm sure you guys know what this is. It's like a DeFi platform that has been co-founded by, Donald Trump and his family. But you can see, World Liberty Coin has completed initial listing on multiple exchanges and tier 1 listing as well on multiple coins. And that's something that we need to keep in mind. Do let me know your thoughts on that. But UAE real estate giant REK Properties will start accepting payments in crypto, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether USDT for international property transactions. Why do you think they're doing this? Do you think these guys are just clueless at this point for accepting these assets? Because they understand long-term value on these coins most likely, and that's why they are coming full board, into accepting this. This is not the first news that we're hearing. We've heard, this type of news before as well, but you can really see how this is starting to become a norm. I think 5 years down the road, we're going to see this so normal that it's not even going to be a shock at this point. Right now, yes, we hear this, and this announcement still kind of gives us that kick feeling. But I think in the next, 5 years time frame, it's going to become such a norm that we're going to be like, whatever, we'll just shrug it at that point. But again, worthwhile noting. And the Ripple and SEC lawsuit has finally been concluded on August 7, 2025, with both parties dropping appeal, giving XRP a definite, legal clarity as not a security when sold on public exchanges. And I'm sure you guys know that big milestone. But take a look at this timeline. And let me know what your thoughts are on this. October is looking to be a big month for XRP based off of this, and we've shared that on the channel before. September 17th is the FOMC meeting. Of course, that's when the rate cut is subject to happen, most likely, as far as the probability is concerned, around 85% as of now. So look at the timeline though. Rate cut happens, we go into October, and XRP spot ETF final decisions dates from 18th to 2025, and most likely a lot of projection that this is the month, this is that sweet spot where we do see that lawsuit, that ETF going live. And if that goes live, I think we're going to see a lot of excitement. But I think leading into the month of October, we're going to see already excitement showing based off of what the dominance is doing. Dominance still sitting quite low, but look at the timeline, as we are going to end quarter 3 this month, of course, and then going into quarter 4, I think we're aligned for a great quarter 4. You could see, potential ETF, approval in October, and then the Ripple Swell Conference, from November 4th to 5th, where we have some big, giants from the traditional market space that will be also attending and actually speaking at that conference. So, a big timeline. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think October will be the time where we do see that rate cut? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But Ripple CBDC platform stands out for its ability to provide central banks, financial institutions, and governments with holistic and end-to-end solutions. The company is currently conducting 5 pilot programs with the different countries' governments and central banks. And of course, this was from this article here that kind of goes over the beauty of a Ripple CBDC platform and how it stands out. So we're seeing some big eyes on Ripple. People tend to forget that, but again, these types of things can really give us a little bit of a better perspective. But take a look at this. XRP's chalked out a spinning bottom candlestick pattern on Monday, which occurs when prices swing back and forth in a broad range, but end of the day near the opening price. The end of the day near the opening price. The shadows representing the intraday high and low indicate that both buyers and sellers were active, but neither side could gain a dominant position. So when the pattern appears after a notable price drop at a key support, as in XRP's case, it signals the selling pressure may be waning and buyers are stepping in to defend the price. As seen on the daily chart, XRP's spinning bottom has appeared following a 25% pullback from July's peak at $3.65 at a key support level near the August 3rd lows, a point where the market previously rebounded sharply. And we know about these levels, guys. I'm kind of taking this from a different person's perspective, but we know about this. The August 2nd low, not August 3rd, August 2nd low, we did see the price drop below it, but we have reclaimed as of now above that key range. So are we in for a bounce? I've been saying day in, day out to you guys that we're seeing XRP consolidating really nicely. The price of XRP retraced 25% due to the fact that the broader market saw a retracement. People forget that, but that's not something we want to be forgetting when we're analyzing these prices. XRP's spinning bottom does not guarantee an immediate bullish move, but it acts as an early warning of a potential bullish trend reversal. Technical analysts and traders typically look for confirmations. Yes, on our channel, we always are looking for confirmations from subsequent price action, such as a bullish candle closing above the spinning bottom high. Very, very interesting, put together article here. But remember what Raoul Powell says, crypto is still being adopted at twice the speed of the internet, from 5 million IP address, versus 5 million wallets, very like for like. And that really tells you, we are booming in terms of the adoption. And I think it's still very, very early in terms of the adoption side. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price. As far as the dominance is concerned, we did wick up to 58.66%. Have seen a little bit of a pullback since then because Bitcoin did bounce back above 110,000. You can see this for yourself, currently sitting at $110,300. Good to see so far, but again, not out of the woods just yet. I did indicate this in my Chronos update. We are in this downwards trajectory for Bitcoin since its all-time high, but so far the 23.6 neckline has been a major support, something we've been talking about time in, time out. You can see this for yourself, retested right at the neckline a few different times, and that has been a big confirmation for us. But as far as XRP price is concerned, $2.81 going into Tuesday morning. Amazing bounce that right now that we're seeing, pretty much back to where we want to see the price of XRP at. Obviously some resistance coming in our way, but you want to see this resistance breaking out. If it's able to do that, I personally project that XRP could push up to $2.91 and reclaim $3 much quicker than a lot of people realize. Let's not forget that this consolidation phase that we're in, still in the 23.6 fib zone. Bitcoin already retesting the 23.6 support line, yet we're still seeing the price holding within the 23.6, and still in terms of the 23.6, we still have about an 8% pullback to occur, and it's also thanks to the dominance. Everything is adding up here. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about what I've shared with you guys. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support, and I will see you later from Crypto ZX, and peace out.